See if I'm streaming. I am recording and streaming. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh my gosh. Remember how I said that when I'm off camera, the weirdest thing happened. So you might as well just come with me while I stream everything. Well, today we had to race out, go to UPS, do a whole bunch of stuff, and I wanted to hurry up and come home and just get things kind of straightened up so that everything looked great for you. Well, it didn't happen. I was up at the other place where the taming pen is, and lo and behold, this brown parasaur was up there. And boy, it certainly was mad when I started tranking it. But it ran away, and I thought for sure it was going to run down where that elemental was, but it didn't. It ran over to the mountain and got caught in a rock. And so I was really, really, really lucky. I went down and put mejoberries in it right before a huge storm happened. I also fixed my jerboa to fix with glasses like mine and a hat. Isn't it cute? Oh my God, they're so cute. And so that's where we are. We are in the middle of trying to get everything organized because on the way back, which always happens, like I said, weird things always happen when I'm not streaming. I'm coming back with a group of animals, and they're all following me, and a raptor is trying to kill a wild doedic, and the wild doedic accidentally hits one of my animals, and I had the gate already open because I was way out ahead of everybody already in here, and everybody went out the door, and they were killing doedics and anklos and raptors, and the raptor was a really high level. It was a 117. I was just heartbroken, but I had to kill it because it was just whamming on on red, who was all alone. And I'm not quite sure. A 117 is pretty high, and if it had been maybe one of the anklos, yeah, but I don't know about an alone, mozzarella tops all by itself. So I just went over and killed it with my handy dandy shotgun, which I have to make more shells of because they are dwindling quickly. So anyway, yeah, and I went back because the other day I got stranded up there by the taming pen. I didn't have any water and I didn't have any food. So I made sure today that I had, food and water. Let me make sure. I turned, I'm learning how to do the gamma thing. And I turned the gamma up. Let's see. Is that good? Is that better? Is that not better? Because I think it's just morning here. Oh, yeah, 6:52 in the morning because it just got out of being nighttime. And I had to have the gamma on. So we'll see how that works. If it doesn't work well and it gets too light, well, I'll fix it. Or try to fix it. So how you guys doing? I'm doing great. I started to get everybody in here. All, you're going to follow this person, you're going to follow that person, and then all of a sudden some weird thing happened and they were all scattered everywhere. So now I don't know who's following who, because I wanted to go to the green obelisk and get mantis today. And I had an idea that, along the way to make adobe little kind of, places where I can spend storm time, because remember the tents don't do nothing for you. They don't last. In other words, if I put a tent down, it wouldn't be there the next day. I guess I could put a storage box down everywhere and put a sleeping bag in one of them. But then if I had just my like my butterfly or something, it wouldn't protect it. And because everything was going on and all the animals are on neutral, all these butterflies were all their wings were in the walls, and I thought, it is not working out, them being over here. Of course, the vulture, he's just in the same place. So I put him in here, and I think I had this door opened earlier, trying to bring something in here, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll put all the, excuse me, while I just open this up, the parasaurs in here, you know, that aren't going to go. I thought I'd just fill this up with all the animals that weren't going to go with us. So it has been a confusing time because I just got back. We had to go to UPS and drop all the stuff off, you know, like my Yeti, and Amazon is got to give us, you know, credit for my graphics card, but I hadn't sent it back yet. So that was one of the things we had to do today. So yeah, then, you know, we went to grocery shopping, and pretty soon time just flew by, and I got in, and I had so much to do, and I'm not really even ready yet. So I just started, you know, it's like putting on makeup and getting ready to go somewhere. Sometimes you just have to take your makeup with you. I know that's a terrible analogy for you guys. Oh my gosh, sorry. So anyway, so that's the day is going along just hunky-dory, and I haven't been on since last night. I came on this morning a little bit, and we had to take the server down, so it was down most of the morning anyway. So I was doing other things that you have to accomplish when you live in a real house with real people, instead of here where it is so cool. But I'd be all alone. I wouldn't want that. Then I went around, you know, because I didn't have anything to do right before the server went down, and I got everybody a hat. Oh, I was just, and I tried to paint them all, and I forgot these guys in here. But, oh, jeez. You don't? Oh, yeah, you do have a hat. Okay. So that's another time when I'm just piddling around. So here we are. We've got meat cooking for jerky. We've got, hopefully, tons and tons of clay. I was trying to make clay like crazy, and all I did was just take the dough dick and just run around right in the compound. All the rocks that had spawned, and but I'm right. If you put down a structure, the rock won't spawn anymore. So all the big rocks aren't spawning again. Huh. Go figure. Because they were always spawning and everything. And as long as I had, you know, this gateway there, that big orange rock would spawn. But as soon as I put in these things, it didn't spawn anymore. Well, this is cute. And I just walked the wolf right through here. So, I mean, this isn't going to do me any good unless I put another one of gateways here, right here, and take all these down. What in the world? Is this thing trying to come this way, or is it stuck in my, is it stuck? Hi. I actually think it's stuck. I am so glad that I was able, over at the other place, to put, I just rode my wolf over, because I wasn't going to do anything big, you know. I had to take a bunch of animals with me when I went back, but, I think this is higher than some animals I already have. Yeah, I might have to turn the gamma. I don't know what the gamma is supposed to be. So let me get this first, and then I'll do it. Anyway, I was really glad that I had made that taming pen with all the doors and everything. it worked out really well for me. Uh-oh. Oh no. It wasn't stuck. And it's the only one around. Don't you know? So, oh, you can't walk underneath them? That's kind of intriguing, huh? Make sure there's nothing that's going to kill me. Oh, that's a lost cause. Definitely a lost cause. This is going to be like a 4. Oh my gosh. 112. What if it's going to fall down here? I was using this gun on the parasaur, but it moved around so much that these little crosshairs didn't stay in the same place every time. So finally I just took out my bow and arrow. My crossbow and trank arrows. And it worked out better. And in fact, I think they have a higher hit mark. See, this is 26. Oh, wow. Now what? This is going to be really interesting. How far up there are you? I don't know how far you are. That's a very, very good question, isn't it? So now we're going to have to bring out some things that will protect us, not only protect us, but also give us an advantage of being able to get it. So we need to open up the gates. First, I need to get some mega berries and narcotics. First things first. Put the gun away, Grandma, before you hurt somebody. Okay. And I keep running out of trank arrows. Boy, I'm just really trank arrowing everything up. Okay, so now I wanted to get rid of this weight and this weight. And this weight. And I'll get rid of the rifle bullets. I'm going to try to fly my, I'm not going to take that. I'm going to try to fly. In fact, I'm not going to trank anything else while I'm up there, so I might as well just put all this here. Just keep my shotgun shells. Uh-oh. I knew something was going on. We're full. Didn't you know it? How much we weigh? We only weigh 47 pounds. Okay, now let's go put this where I'll find it again. At least I know where it is, huh? And I don't need that either. Okay, so now let's see here. We've got a pick and a hatchet and a sword and a torch. I don't think it's, but it's only a pound, right? A pound is a pound. The world around. Okay. Everybody remember, it's in the middle cabinet. And we've been using mejo berries like crazy all day. So, I have to pick up some more mejo berries on the way. And I need to have... close that. And I need to close this. And I need to pick up that. I think they're worth a lot in for something. I don't believe I know what it is yet. But since it's a moth, it's got to have some kind of kibble for something that belongs here, right? Okay, so who can take the most weight? You? I'm really not interested in speed right now. 218. That's pretty good, huh? 218 it is. The pink one. Let's go. Now, see if I can do this. I'd like to get you to follow me. So I might have to. Oh, I didn't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want T. Wilson, no, you're not a fighter. Red's a fighter. Well, it's learning to be a fighter. Maggie is only a 58. I don't care. I didn't to bring my own water. No matter what I do. Okay, let's go. So we have a little bit of narcotic. A little bit of narcotic. A little bit of magic berries. Yeah, I have to turn down the dam. Gosh, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to land on this thing. I do know that I have to go, like, yeah. Whoa! Up, 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 up. Oh my god. I'm going to fall off, aren't I? Jeez, that is incredible. What do I have to do? Stay up here until it tames? Maybe. How am I gonna get that thing down? Oh, isn't that a fortuitous event? Get my moth out of there. Oh my gosh. I hope I can get it out. I don't know. I don't know if I can get it out or not. Oh no, my moth! Oh my gosh! Got it. Maybe when if you stand up when you're on a parasaur and you had an animal like that you didn't have following you, you can go like this, and you can go like that, and you can call it. And now I can even change it to lowest if I want. I don't think it's going to be able to do anything until the Morellatops is done. Now I was going to see, I don't think I can see its taming meter. I hope it has enough of everything though. Okay guys, let's try to... I really like a parasaur because you can walk all over, even when you have a, platform. It's just like having a Bronto platform on. And now I've got so much junk everywhere. Let's see if I can just get you in here so I can get inside. Ah, my moth made it. You know, when that happens, and you have them following you, put them on lowest. That will tell you right away if they'll be able to follow you or not. See? Like right now I have them on lowest. If If I would have kept him on something else, maybe not. Okay, so we're just going to have to let that guy tame like we did our other parasaur. Right when we tame. Every single time. Now, you're not following anybody special, right? You're just stuck right there. Oh, of course you are. There we go. Let's get back a little bit. Okay, well, that worked. Not going to be that bad. Okay, so now back to the gamma thing again. Yeah, this is good, huh? Until the storm is over? No, why not? Now I've got these. These, I think, are my new, I guess they're not. No. These are the old-fashioned kind. The new patch, which everybody should know, is the Adobe got S+. Before it didn't. So, and now you have Adobe S+. So you can make everything in Adobe, which is fantastic, actually. And I was going to make, did I already move that? Yeah, I did. Can I? Yeah, I could. Did I move it? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Isn't that funny? Talking to myself. Right, here we go. Let me put that in there. I've been kind of keeping this in here. One or the other, I don't care. So that I know where it is if I don't have any enough water or food on me. It's interesting that only the building turns dark when there's a storm like this. And today I can drink water with an E. Remember yesterday I had every single time I had to use a wheel. And Gabby was on her way out there to help the big guys kill everything. Probably because she has her little chitin helmet on. Honest to goodness. And everybody remembers why they're out in the yard, right? Because they kept falling through the floor. Come on, Gabby. There you go. Sometimes the only way you can see them is by their little names. Especially when they fall on the floor. That's really sad. Like I said before, I think I know why some people are losing their animals if they have them on floors. Because some people do, build their animal shelters with floors on them. And I don't know if the concrete's doing it, but I know that the Adobe's doing it. So it hasn't been resurrected as one of those things that's working well yet. Well, it's still plugging along. I was wondering if it was going to run out of wood. And this is my, I have to put this here because when you're new, you seem to want to walk too far. And I was walking into that fire, and that fire, and that fire, and you lose a lot of life. And because you're new, you don't think to push I, and, or S, as in Sam, to move backward. It's just really crazy because you're always like this, and you always have I up. And then, of course, you start losing life, and you're like, oh no, what do I do? And you forget to close, or push F again, because it's a toggle. Oh my gosh, you can't believe how many times that's happened to me. And it even happened to me today when I was taming the parasaur, because I thought, okay, I'm going to tame this thing. I shoot it with the rifle because the rifle's long range. Then I take out, then I'm going like, and my crossbow, it had trank arrows in it. So I calmly walked over and put the wolf into the pen, closed all the doors, and calmly, while the parasaur is knocking down, you know, the walls practically, I'm trying to put the trank arrows into, you know, into my crossbow, which is the reason why I always have 2 crossbows and 2 guns, 2 rifles with me. I can't do it any other way, you know. I have to have a crossbow with the trank arrows, and a crossbow with the real arrows, and a crossbow and a rifle with the trank arrows, and a rifle with the long range rifle stuff. Except I have changed the routine a little bit. Where did I put everything, guys? I know it was in one of these, I think. Wasn't it? No? Oh, and today I had to put this here because I loaded so much sand and rock into this thing, I couldn't move it over. It was full almost, and so everything got, you know, I kept moving it from one place to the other. This worked out great, by the way. It's in crooked, but you know me, I could care. So right now, because I'm using the shotgun so much, I'm only going to use a rifle for tranks. Carry the end. Oh, this must be my trank gun. Yeah, because I painted it. See, I had to give it a color code. That's why it's blue with a little turquoise around the leather straps. So I remember that that's when I'm pointing it at something, it better have, you know, the green on it if it's going to be trank. Otherwise, I'll end up killing something terrible. Okay, so now I'm going to leave all that alone. Okay, now I need trank arrows and real arrows. Until I can find out what in the world I did with everything, I'm just gonna... And now you know why I have so much stuff. Because I need so much stuff to be able to even make it during the day. Oh my goodness, I have so much stuff. And I weigh so much, and I'm going to put weight on next time. I just need desperately to have a little bit of something. A little bit more weight, but every time I think I'm going to have weight, I plunk it into health. I don't think that I care if I have to go a million times. Okay, now, weapons, ammo, trank arrows, 29. Why only 29? That's all I put for the ammo in here? For reals? That's all there is? There's no more bullets than that? Oh, wow. You think I'm going to run out of narcotics? We're going to have to make narcotics. Oh, now I got to fiddle with the gamma. Ugh. Is 2 better than 2.5? It certainly seems so, huh? Okay, so let's see here. We did try to go out and get some narco berries earlier. The admin was saying that he's playing on the center map. Of course, on the server, but on the center. And he's making a redwood biome paradise in one of the trees. You know, he's a really great builder. So I'm like, wow, you know, that is so cool. And I said I started a garden up above, and I didn't put any greenhouse glass because I don't have a lot of crystal. And he said that the regular glass on the S Plus is actually better than greenhouse glass. And it's as strong as metal. And he said he's growing narco berries. And I said, well, all you have to do is come over here and tromp around and get narco berries and silica pearls, mushrooms, and blue flowers. Because, I mean, this map has it all. Everything it doesn't have, of course, is on the center map. Funny. I know, I love it. Okay, so we need to go get this started and see if we can find some more spoiled meat anywhere. Because I think that's what we ran out of, was narcotics. And let's see, this side is the eggs, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on ARK and get a recipe for all the new kibble, because I have no clue. Nope, with that. Here's a rifle. Here's what? In the weapons. What do we need? Oh, we need metal. Of course, we need something different than I thought. And that's exactly what we need to go get today, is more metal. Oh my goodness. Because I don't think I have any. I don't think 4 is going to be a good enough number. No, I don't have any in here, right? Oh, guys, I don't want to go metal looking up. For metal? Fine. I'm not moving. I'm not going to make another Morella top cell until I'm sure that we get it. And let's see. How much do I weigh? No, it's not tame yet. I don't know what the taming meter would be yet. Oh, look it. I can see the taming meter while I'm on her. Well, that worked out pretty nifty, huh? Worked out really nifty, actually. Every time, like I told you, every time there is something around here that I could tame at high level, I'm speaking mostly of a raptor. They're, you know, they're getting killed by something, or they have to be killed. And then if it's something that I could possibly tame, it's like, you know, the lowest level in the whole world. And I have learned to just dive bomb and then push the space bar. Otherwise, it just keeps floating around and goes where it wants to. And that just isn't going to work for any of us. So, I wonder what I should level it up in. Let's see, this was going to be my... I have no clue. And unless I can compare all 3 of them, I really don't know. Because I'm trying to make one and one the other, and one speed and one weight. And so last night I'm fiddling around looking at all 3 of them, and come to find out, no matter what... Oh dear, wrong one. That's so interesting. When I am on a tame, if I press R, I lose my Jeroboa. And that's how I know I lost that Jeroboa that one time. And there was so much confusion going on, I didn't even realize it. So sad. Okay, so you have a grand total of 147.5 movement speed. And you're level 55. So you're 150. And you have 135. But your weight is 218, 225, 233. So you're gonna, the pink one's gonna be my weight one, I think. And then you, see, it's not even up to 150 yet. But I was upping it in weight too, because I was gonna go up and get crystal with it. And then the stamina is really important. That's how long you can fly on them. This is 432. This is 432. And this is 428. No, it's 459. So this is going to be my all-purpose 74. I had one that was 140 on my other map, which means that I'm going to have to bring my bolos and try to get a really high level one while we're out diddling around, getting metal, which I did not want to do. But I can't make any trank arrows until I get some metal. Oh my gosh, how did that happen? I know, it just happens. And then I've got all these crossbows with no arrows. That's even better. No. One's for trank. One's for trank. Weapon. Okay. And we need more shotgun shells. And we're going to need more metal for that. And we need more... Oh, that's right, I made stimulant, huh? Okay, so let's just continue our merry way and do what we have to do. Since I'm feeling really great tonight, I wasn't feeling so great last night. And had to leave early. And then I came back on because I'm getting followers, and I really feel it's important to let them know that I really appreciate them. And I do appreciate you guys a lot. I mean, I am always shocked. Every time I see I have a follower, I'm shocked that I even have a follower. I mean, here I am, just a grandma, doing this for absolute enjoyment, and also, you know, to let you know how to do it if you want to know. But, oh my goodness, and then you have to put up with all my moods? I love it! You guys are great. Oh, isn't there just a plain door I can get in here with? Let's see. I was kind of looking to see if they had some eggs, because I think I put them all in here. And nope. And they're all over here. So I'm going to have to open... How am I going to take them all through? I was getting all ready to go over to the green obelisk, but we need them to go get metal. So I'm going to have to move Wilson. Actually, we have to take Wilson. He's one of my high level, he's not high level, he's one of the higher weight carriers. So Wilson's got to go. And here's what I always tell you guys. In South Easy 1, you always can find a parasaur, and it will get you up off the ground. If you find it first, get yourself a slingshot and take it down. It goes down very easily. And I always show you that it goes down easily. I think it's really important that you know that it will go down easily. And when you ride them, you know, I mean, if you have an attacker that's coming straight on at you, they have a great kick for pushing back. You know? I think I've thrown away all the slingshots and I'm not going to make one. Trust me when I tell you. You can take them down easily with a slingshot and stones. And very easily. So I'm going to take you instead of Perry just to level you up a little. I know that it's not going to do anything spectacular, but just using it helps it level. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. Here it comes. Better not be an 80,000 one. That's right, Carrie. Everybody else is going to try to help us, but they really can't. wonder, this one's doing a 13 damage. I wonder if the Parasaur does a better... Parasaur does more damage. 21. Oh yeah, it does a lot more damage. Wow. Oh, it's dead. That'll be dead. It's not registering anything anymore. Yeah. Wow. That does a lot more damage. So they even have a damage meter on here for different animals. That's kind of nice, huh? Okay, so I'm just going to leave these two nutcases out here. Doing great, guys. Doing great. Then I'm going to go... Oh, geez Louise. This is cute. Hi. What are you doing? See, look. It's just fascinating to me what's going on with, you know, the dynamics of these things. Okay, and, Lily, Maggie, no. Not another one. This isn't that really high 68, is it? No, it's 16. I could care. Get stuck in the door. There you go. See? Didn't have to fuss. It's not stuck anymore. Alright, and now just get Happy out of the way. See how far you are up? You can see so much. It is a spectacular. Now, we're going to go get some of these guys and have them follow us and get metal. So it's got to be the ones that can handle weight instead of ones that are... You can handle 640. You can handle 302. Well, that's not going to do a whole lot. You can handle 317. All these are new tames, you know. I've been taming I've just been taming away, and because I want to take the whole crew with me. So I'll just take the 2 Parasaurs just because. And we'll give them some more XP just for being with us. And great. I mean, neither of them can carry anything. So it'll just be for normal, you know, come with us stuff. Alright. Now I'm going to ride this. I know you're probably thinking, what is wrong with her? She's got all these other things she can ride. This, by the way, I think I will put it like this. I have to change them anyway. I have to change you from low to medium. Well, it's not going to make it. It's go high. Ankylosauruses have so much stamina that you can just keep running them and running them and running them. Just like Parasaur. Parasaur, guys, not Parasaur. Parasaur. Okay, you need to come with me, but you also need to be... Oh, you're on medium. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, so, up there on the right, see the little arrow? It's a, you know, like a lightning bolt. That's the stamina. And when it is empty, you will know it. And by the time we get up to the top of the hill, if you are on anything else... Stamina's not going to be as good. I wonder what's got in it. Is she full of something? What do you have in you? Oh, she has me. I'm heavy. Of course. Wouldn't you know? That's alright. Well, I find them to be excellent for stamina. So, I don't mind that they're slow, you know. Especially if I got things I gotta do, like go get metal when I wasn't planning on it. Excuse me, I took a drink of water. See how far we've come? And she's just going to run out of stamina right now. I think it's amazing. I also think it's amazing that we lost one of our tames. Oh, man. What happened? Are you kidding me? Did I forget to follow? Yeah, did I forget to put him on follow? Would that be a kick in the pants? I don't see him. You don't see him either, do you? Okay, I'm gonna run over here. Try to see him. Remember when I said you can take your spyglass? Well, that's not quite what I had in mind. The other spyglass. This one. Okay, watch this. I'm going to level. I'm going to whistle, follow me. And of course, it's not going to follow me. Am I too far away? No way. I can't be too far away. Huh. Wow. I didn't know it was that far. But it's nice to know. Sometimes if they're on high and you want them on medium, if you go a little bit with them and then you turn around and change their distance that they follow you, you can change it to medium. I don't know why it won't let you the first time. I don't even argue with ARK. You know, it's just like, oh, it's not letting me. Fine, I'll do something else. So let's get up here. And here we go. So that means maybe this one, perhaps. Over here. No. So I can't hear that, but I can hear that. That's kind of amazing. Oh. Okay, so now we need to unfollow everybody, and I need to go. I need to find Rocket. Where are you, dear? There you are. Hi. Okay, come on. Let's put this away. Okay. Now, I was surprised that these guys can climb over stuff that others can't. I mean, it was a real big shock, by the way. Okay. Let's get the tree out of the way. There you go. Good job. Okie dokie. So let's take care of this and get rid of that. I would like to know how much I weigh. Let's see, Perry, you're the one who's the highest of the two parasaurs, I think. Parasaurs. Paraceratherium, guys. Oh my gosh, I have all this meat. I didn't even know it. I can eat? Oh, yay. Alright, so let me see here. If I'm at 55, and if I eat one bite, it takes me to, it's 20 points. Okay, I can deal with that. That's pretty nice, huh? Okay, and then let's get rid of. I know I shouldn't be getting rid of the seeds right away, but I can't see what they have in them. If all the seeds are in there, it's really odd. I know, but you can't see a thing. All right, and then I need to get a drink of water. Always. I mean, here I am, caught out in a storm again. When I'm over there with Sandy the direwolf. First thing that happens is we get into a storm. I'm like, oh, this looks really lovely. A storm. And now we have a Dodic around who's going to want to fight us because the hit mark on this guy is really far. I mean, you wouldn't think so, but it does. It happens. Okay, now let's get this metal out of here. Okay, now let's get rid of the stone. And let's walk over here. So try not to aggro that because the other one will come over and try to help it, and then you'll just have injured animals when all you wanted to do was just get metal and nothing else. You just were just being a great citizen and not bothering anybody, and all of a sudden you've got the whole entire fleet of little Dodics on you. I mean, it just gets to be ridiculous. So here we are, and T for transfer, remember, O for get rid of, and I'm starting to keep the white ones. And I'm just dropping all the stone. I can get so much stone right where we are. It's crazy. Okay, so this is good. And I always give them amberries or tinnoberries or some kind of berry when I'm gone. Because I noticed that if they're working and then they get a berry, they eat. Crazy. Okay, so let's go. And everybody follow me. And let's go up here. I want to show everybody what I did the other night. This I call Crystal Canyon. This is a canyon I go up to get my crystal, where there's like 80,000 little bad guys and trying to kill us all the way up there. So I just put a bed and a storage, and the reason I put the storage is I put just a shotgun and some shotgun shells and something to eat and a crossbow and some arrows. I didn't give myself any clothes or anything. I guess I'll have to make a set for myself. I mean, I make a set of everything. I might as well. Look how they because I was afraid that if we were up the canyon, I wouldn't be able to get down, you know, back up to everybody. And I wanted to build it over there because if you build it too close to like this metal node, it won't respawn. And there's so much metal over here, but there's also so many dangerous foes. Now I noticed that not a lot of them are spawning up this canyon anymore. Over where the trees are, there's a gazillion. But right here, because I have this, you know, these fences, it's not doing it. It's not spawning in anything like spiders and stuff like it used to. Alright, good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good job, good job. Good job. There you go. Let's get all this, and then we can go back. I think that'll be enough metal. And there's one more little node we can catch on the way back down. So I just wanted to show you that, and I'm really glad that I did, because now I will make myself a little outfit there for that. It's kind of important that you take care of yourself if you know you're going to be up in the mountains. And at night, it gets like 26 degrees up there when we were up there. And I had everything with me because I had it all on carry. And then, of course, I put all my other stuff on Happy Her, and I lost her. And I just went back that same time, that same night, and went and did it again. And of course, forgot to put my gamma on so nobody could see a darn thing. And I forgot to start streaming. It was a disaster. And I felt so bad, but I tried. And when I did, I remember I just turned it on. Okay, everybody, follow me. Everybody following? Okay, come on. We gotta get back to somewhere. Hold on a minute, I gotta see what this guy's doing. Wait, I can't see you. Oh, it's a thunderstorm. Okay. We can work through it. Okay, we can work through it. I'm not gonna hit. See how far that hit mark is? That's a big hit mark. Okay, so now I'm gonna jump off. Almost. Why does that? Oh, because I'm eating it. Alright. And I go here. Over here. And F is the metal. And the flint. We'll get the flint and metal, drop the stone, and we don't need wrong one. I lost the adjective. Isn't that just great? Excuse me, I need to borrow some of these. Okay. We're ready. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be able to walk by this guy, so let's see here. Come on, get that around. Okay. You can get so much cool stuff up this canyon before you even hit the bad guys. And it was over against the mountain over here, right down here, where I found the first two metal nodes. Oh my golly. You guys, I was so excited. I don't think I've ever been so excited because we didn't have any metal. We didn't have anything. And I was going up here, and this stone up here, if you use a pick, you can get metal. 1, 2, 3 at a time, but you can get it, you know. And so I was up here mining like 1, 2, 3 at a time. I'll drop this. Step there. Okay, so we have. You're full. We can't do anything. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, so let's see. I'll take you by it in case you ever need to know, in case you didn't watch an earlier video. This is where I found my scorpion crawling down here. And up here there's a rock that is about the same height as my amaryllis. That one right there. And I just jumped on it and I just stood up there and got my thing. Okay, so see my, there's a tree right behind my little building over there, that big green tree. Right in here is where I found that other metal node. And I really did find it. I don't know if I have I didn't bring it. Well, that's a nice high thing. High level. But, it's right, I think it's behind that big stone right there. And then there's another one right over here. So, this one you can see because it's gleaming in the sun. Is it gleaming? This is the second one I found. I think I just about, you know, broke everybody's eardrums screaming. I was so excited. I mean, this really changed the dynamics of the game, having metal. And abundance, because you can get it out of these rocks 2 or 3 at a time. And so I had started down where my taming pen was, and I was coming this way, you know, all along the side of the mountain, just going along, trying very hard to get enough metal to do something with. Actually, I was trying to make my crossbow, because crossbows are so much better than a bow and arrow. They're like so much better. Okay, so that, okay, let's go home. I think we have plenty. And there's no more metal nodes anyway. Okay, there's some oil. And now I just about got stuff everywhere. Uh-oh, no, I don't like it. No! Fine. Fine, come on, everybody. Well, since I have you guys all together. And we are going to need wood to cook our metal into metal ingots so that we can not only have metal, but we can have charcoal. Hi. Let's see if I can walk. There you go. Can I get you? Right up? Sometimes you have to easier to do it on their leg. There you go. I didn't even think of, oh look. There's a great screenshot. See? The parachute? Wish I could get in closer, but I can't. Huh. That's gonna be interesting. Gonna fall right down on top of me. Oh, it's not. Well, I'll just have to say caption. Cut the tree down, let the parasaur down. Doesn't work. Huh. It's not letting me take a screenshot. Isn't that odd? I don't know why. Huh. No screenshot. Oh well. Not a big deal. Oh, I need to name our parasaur. Sure, never even thought of that. Wow. But see, look. It got levels. Just here coming with us. So if you get better XP too if you ride them, but since they're, so pathetic and they're tripping on each other, I decided I would just let them follow me. But they get better XP, you get it too, if you just let them, even if you're crafting on your person, sit on an animal and craft. It's great. Oh no, there's an Argent right behind us. Stupid little Argents. I don't have anything to tame it with. Too bad. That would have been nice. Except, it might just make lazier circles and lazier circles over display. Hello, little one. Oh, aren't you cute? They're passively tamed, for everybody who doesn't know. Just put a little Mejo berries in your 0 slot and go up behind them and press E like an elephant, and it will automatically feed them. And you have to follow them around and just keep pressing E. Exactly the same for a vulture. You have to put spoiled meat in your 0 slot and then press E to feed it. And they usually hang around. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they disappear. Uh-oh. Is Rocket coming? We have 4 names. 1, 2, 3. Can I only bring 3? No, I brought 4. Where's the 4th one? There's Rocket. 1, 2. Okay. We're pretty okay. At least everybody's on our way with us. Then we have to go check our tame, see if it was really a tame. Or if it ran out of Mejo berries or something awful. See what I mean? The storm changes everything to dark, but it's not above us. When I was over living at the Green Obelisk, when I very first started on this, it wasn't this server, it was our other server. 1, 2, 3. Where's your kid? Everybody's in. I think I'll take... Who's the least burden down? Maybe I'll just take Happy. Because he's pretty fast. If I can find him amongst the group. Is this you? No. It's not you, but I'll take you. I don't care. Give me something to ride that's fast. These guys have great stamina and can go great distances. Trust me, you want one of these. Truly. Okay. Now, we have to figure out if this thing is going to be able to get out from there. Oh my god. Holy smokes, hi. Hey, you're the same color as Ramshackle. And you're a male. Oh my golly, how wonderful. If I never find Ramshackle again, I'm so thankful I have this one. I thought I was a minute ago. I don't have, here, come follow me. It would be better. I'll put you on lowest. There you go. Now you can kind of scooch around all these rocks. Now you can. Hurry up, Helen, before he gets in our way. Because he will get in our way. They get their head right inside of your head, and it's no fun. But if you hear them coming behind you, then you know that, hey, they're following. And they're doing a great job of it. There we go. I love a parasaur. See what I mean? Ha! That thing is right there. Oh my goodness. Hi. Okay, so medium. Now we're on medium. Okay. So I'm going to unfollow everybody. Great. If you are on a flyer or on something and you're getting a commodity that, you know, like right at the edge of a cliff or like in the center, you know how the oil is always in the snow biome and it's always right on the cliff, you always put your animal on high or take it off of follow, because it will come over, and when it's trying to turn around or, you know, something goofy happens, you know, because it's getting attacked, it turns around, it will fall right off the cliff. Trust me, just put it on high. When I went to the beaver dam, I had my Quetzal on medium, and it kept flying over my head. I needed to get up because all the beavers were after me. I was brand new, couldn't press E fast enough, was jumping up. Finally, I ran and got on top of a rock and was able to get on it. I didn't know that I could, you know, use my spyglass to change the distance to follow. And even if I had known, it would have made a darn bit of difference, because I was just too new to know how to do all that so quickly, you know. And I didn't have any armor left when I got back, but hey, I got back. And I thought that when they hit you and your armor wasn't on you anymore, I didn't know that it just needed to be repaired. I thought it was gone forever. What a shock for me when I got back to Northeast Island and my armor was, you know, it was all broken and in bits, but it was in my inventory. I was so excited. Oh, geez. You know, and it was flak, so, you know, I had every kind of armor back then. Here is the most fascinating. See how Happy's feet have disappeared so far into the ground? That's how all of the little jerboas were when I was over there inside of, you know, this adobe structure. It's kind of odd. Okay, so everybody's in there, doing good. I'm doing good. Now all I have to do is unload. So what do you have in you? Let's see. You've got... Okay, so let's back up. Do like that. Now, back you here. And then I will... Oops. And then I'll get you. Oh my goodness, this is a great find. I just can't believe it. The stamina is already really high. The weight is great. The melee damage. I'm really, really happy. But every time you, any of these morella tops that you do get, I was going to change out the berries, but I actually need to make a saddle. Before I do anything else, I'm just like, wow. I was hesitant to make a saddle. I think that the saddles are on me for the lower level kind of animal. Parasaur and 140 hide, fiber, and wood. There's wood and fiber. I don't think that the hide is in this one. I think it's over here. I'll have to go killing things again, guys. Gosh, we had so much hide when we came down off the mountain killing all those carnos. Woo! Okay, so now we'll have the hide. Oh, there must have been hide on here already for it not to be at the bottom. Oh, funny. Okay. Hide, and then put your fiber. Put the things that weigh the least first, and then hide, fiber, wood. And you know, they make it really kind of pretty easy to make the saddles right at the beginning. I mean, you can get hide. It's 14 Listosauruses. Well, actually, no, it's more than that. Listosauruses only give you 8 hide. But jerboas give you 14 or 15, so it's 10 jerboas. And, of course, wooden fiber is easy to get. So, yeah. And, of course, you know, if you can handle trying to get a scorpion, like I did, stand up on a rock, then it's worth it. Because they are nasty little guys. You will be glad you did. Trust me. Very, very glad you did. Alright. And then over here to our ridiculous amount of paint, which I think is so cool. And get, look how I made extra hats. Because I keep getting, you know, I don't want to, but I keep taming the cutest little jerboas all the time. Okay, here we go again. So, let's see. We need to find, okay, I use the wheel and I roll it away. I roll the wheel away from me to move this. And then the left button moves it around, see? And the right button moves it up and down. So here I'm using the left button so I can see, because when it's over here I can never see what it is. So I'm looking for the buckles. This I know I want blue. That's already a given. And let's put cyan. Sometimes if you put the cyan color on there, you can see what it is that it wants to ask you. If you want to dye it or not. I want to dye that navy. You need to close it. And then you put this back into here. Like that. Pretty cool, huh? And if you have one thing like this, and you want to dye it one color, like let's say you were going to dye it navy, you would just take the navy and put it over that. Oh, if it's just, I guess if it's just a hat, but this one, oh, never mind. I guess it only works with hats because there's only one thing that you can dye. And I don't want to take the time right now to do that because we're on a schedule. And you know about schedules. All of us know about schedules. We're all scheduled people. Alright, so let's just move you back. Can you turn around? Wow. It's just almost exactly like Ramshackle. Except Ramshackle had the fur on the side was gray, really light gray. The furry part. This was darker gray. But that furry part was lighter gray. That is amazing. I am so pleased to have this. This is great. And I'm going to think of a great name, you know? Well, I think we'll just call him something really cool right now. Let's see here. What does he look like? Oh, he's really nice looking, huh? Let's see here. Grandma Rashamane. I'm going to call him Orion for right now. Can't think of anything else. Funny. Alright, let's go. So, Helen doesn't have anything on her. So let's move her out of the way. And she has a level. And I just keep my parasaurs over here to the right. And I finally gave up because everybody's just always getting in the way. Oh, goodness sakes. I am so sorry. I want to do F so that we can get the higher levels. Since I lost Ramshackle, all I've been doing is doing them on all I've been doing is doing their melee damage. I have to learn how to think and speak at the same time. Now, for somebody like me, not because of my age, but because of what has gone on in my life, which if you want to know, you have to look at the first week, because I promised myself I wasn't going to talk about myself anymore after the first week. Anyway, it's such an accomplishment for me to even be, doing this and talking and thinking all at once. Trust me, I know these things. All right. And we really wanted to go get mantises today. And last night, since I flew over, I was so shocked. I was flying around last night, and I found out that central cavern, I don't believe that it goes over to the other obelisks. I think it's centralized right around here. I think it just goes around here, because we don't have to go over it or under it to get to the green obelisk. So, anyway, I hate doing that. But, I need to go, I wanted to just fly out past it a little bit and see if there's the sand and right there on the other side of the red obelisk, because it's so much closer. And we could just get our mantises there. Of course, I know that there's a lot of death worms over there too, which I'm not really excited about because I don't think I could handle a death worm right now. Now, if my admin was here, I was helping him get death worms. And then after that, he just went and got them himself. But he's experienced. I mean, he is a really experienced player. So, yeah. So, here we are. Okay. I'll take the narcoberries too. Great. So, yeah. But it's funny that here on this map, you have an abundance what you don't have an abundance on the other map. And on the other map, there's an abundance of things that you don't have an abundance of here. Whoever thought of that was just like, oh my gosh. Sneaky guys. And I've heard that people are coming over here from other maps and taming elementals and taking them back to their own server on their different land, like, in the center map or the island or Valhalla, especially alpha tribes. Can you believe that? They're doing that? I couldn't believe it. I mean, they're actually, they're actually taking something that doesn't belong there and just smashing everybody else. Of course, they're PvP, which makes a big difference. I am not PvP. I'm hardly even PvE. Hardly. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Oh, gosh. If you only knew. That is so funny. Hardly even PvE. Just learning to PvE, by the way. And I guess I've learned it all on ARK. I've never played another game yet, and I'm just learning the game. So I think that's a kick too. So yeah. It's funny though to say that. Because it's the truth. I'm hardly PvE. last night I was saying that I put pink on the girls' saddles so that I could match him up with the guys' saddles so that they could be mate boosted. You know, one could follow the other. Like here's Rocky. So I jump on Rocky and I turn around and I whistle Rockette to follow him. Now they're mate boosted. Now they have a 30% extra melee damage between them. That's why when you watch SOTF or any of the other things, they're really glad when they have mate boosts. And even though she's a lower level, I upped her in weight because he's got the higher, but together, he's got the higher level, but together they make a formidable team. So I was kind of like, okay, I can do it that way. So did I already unload you? I wonder. No, I didn't, because you have all the metal. I didn't think I had any metal yet. They walk slow like this when you're too heavy or they're too heavy. But I need to get him turned around. And I just thought I'd talk while he's meandering over there. And even if you press the shift key or sprint, nobody sprints when they're overweight, even you. You can just forget it. Oh, and he's close enough to the well now to be able to drink water and refill the water that I had drank from him. So this is a great place when you're making paint and stuff and using a lot of water skins. And you fill them up, and each color gets a water skin in the when you're cooking in that cooking pot. So you put one water skin, you know, everything, all the berries that are going to make that color. Then when that water skin is empty, you put in another water skin. Kind of do it that way, and pretty soon you've got all your colors. The next thing that's interesting is that you can put more than one water skin and more than one color combination in there, and they'll make all kinds of weird colors, which happened to me. Is that why we have so many interesting colors in there? Yeah. So before we go to any obelisk, we have to make sure they have food in before they go. That's about it for having to do anything spectacular. Okay. Weigh 31 pounds. Alright, so here you go. So you're unloaded. And you're unloaded. I know I never took you anywhere because you are the new one. You're unloaded, right? Yep. This is Happy. Whoa. The Happy Her's gone. And I had her since the beginning, and it still makes me upset. I'm going to have to make her a gravestone boy. It just makes me so upset. And now I have two of these guys. What am I going to do with two of them? Where am I going to keep them? Holy moly. They're so big. Not like now. Jeez, I don't know what I'm doing. Wow. Well. Guess it's time to put a drop in the back area. Oops, wrong place. I'm gonna go in this place. With the here. This has a really long timer, even when it's on you, which is great. I was just delighted to find that out because meat doesn't. Plain meat, which says a lot about making, just going ahead and making jerky. And which is why you have oil bugs on this site, by the way. You have to have oil to put in with the spark powder to even make jerky. It tells you right at the top when you open up, you know, the preserving pan. And we can't make electricity until we get some organic polymer, so we have to go and get some mantises, which I don't mind getting in, but things just keep happening, and I don't get everything done. And you will find when you're working around here that you won't get everything done either. It's just like normal, you know, stuff. You're trying really hard. And since that guy's in here, I'm going to maybe I'm going to. I don't know if it'll fly out before I get there. Oh yeah, it's gone. Why do I only have one arrow? That's a kick. Because I left them all somewhere, didn't I? Right here. I left them in here. There we go. Okay, so you can just really get overweight. Trust me. You can get really overweight just by carrying ammo and guns. Armor and guns. Okay, I needed to put a feeder in here. A trough for them. So that, because I keep running out of room. I have too many tames. I mean, yeah, they're all carnos. Are all carnivore, no, herbivores. But they can be formidable, and use them because they are great to have. And then now I need Wilson. So take a tame and only level it up in weight. Don't level it up in health. Don't level it up in melee damage. Only level it up in weight. Because you're going to need it. Because 1,000 pounds is nothing when it comes to sand and rock. Absolutely nothing. I even dyed these guys' saddles this morning and gave them names. And this guy is only a 709, so I'm just going to give it a little health because all it does is follow another one out there when I'm, you know, getting oil and stuff. And now I need you just to come over a tiny bit closer to here. And I need to unload this. And click on you. And then I need to... It's nice when you don't have anything in here because you could just say transfer all items. But when I've got the gate open, I don't feel comfortable. Okay, and then we're just going to walk around over here. And fill this one up. That. I think that this can go here. Yeah, I can get it. When I have when I've got a garden and I have, you know, a lot going on, I just put the seeds, the berries, the species X and Y, whatever I have, I put them in there. Okay, so is that me? Oh, I don't know what I want. Oh, I thought that was you. Oh, wow. It's me. That's a kick. I'm always shocked when I get a level. I never pay attention. Other people are paying attention all the time. I never pay attention. I guess it's kind of, you know, crazy, but I never pay attention to it. Okay. Let's go out here. Look at that sweet little parasol. Oh well. Don't forget, get that slingshot going. You can take down Jeroboas, and you can take down parasaurs. And if you have a really low Morellatops and it is stuck in a rock, you can take it down with a slingshot. How about that? How about that? That's pretty cool. So it's the first thing that I make. I think, you know, after I make my spear and my hatchet and my pick. I talk like I know what I'm doing. I know how to start. I know how to start the game. Funny. And I'm learning what you can and can't do, because I mean there's no whips on other maps. So you just have to do what you can do here. Let's see. How are we looking? 899 pounds of berries, etc. I think that's pretty darn good. Go through here. See, the gamma seems like it's too oh hey, oh hey, oh hey, uh-oh. See if I can go in here. Wonder, probably a level 4. Come on, get out. Something about the doors, you know? And they don't go through a gateway, which is really sad. So... You know? That being up there like that may not be as efficient as I think. For protection. Let's see here. Here's a large pillar. Which is really large, by the way. And here's some ladders. And here's a door frame. And you can have a feeding truck back. Let's see here. A month ago, if I would have known that thing was out there, I wouldn't even come out of the place, my house. I wouldn't have even. I would have just stayed in there, you know? Like, I wonder when it's going to leave, kind of deal. Okay, so now, where do I put that thing? Where do I put that thing? It's so tall. It's kind of built an awkward way. If I'm over here, can I even see out? Oh, no. Unfollow, everybody, unfollow. So let's see here. Okay, so let's see. So now let's see. Put this is here. No. Back. Well, that's not the extra large. That is interesting to me. It can be so many different sizes, depending on what it feels like, you know. Huh. It does indeed seem like we're going to need more ceilings. Does it not seem like that to you? Yeah, it does. Okay, so now here I wanted to put... If something's coming after me, I certainly don't want it running right over and killing me before I even get a chance to do anything. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. Let's see. It's kind of high, so I don't have to worry about that. Right here. Ceiling. Ceilings. Where am I? Here I am. I love my building. I love this place. This is really pretty. It's so much nicer than stone. Well, actually, because I live in the Southwest, I see, you know, a lot of adobe, and it's lovely to live in too. It's nice and cool. When it's really hot in the summer, you can go in and lay down on the on the adobe floor and get cooled off. I know, crazy, huh? But yeah, you can. You can really do that. So I don't know how many can I carry of these? I don't think I'm ever going to have anything like a parasaur down there. A sir. I'm just trying to protect myself at the moment. It's kind of goofy the way I got this all set up. I never thought I'd partition my areas off. That's for true. But when I realized that I don't want stuff from over there coming over here. The only thing I can't keep, seemingly, from getting around are the sneaky tiny little jerboas. They just have a mind of their own. They go, you know, underneath the gates, you know, trying to be big guys, trying to help kill something if it's out there trying to kill me. So yeah, it's funny. They're great. Sometimes things don't want to go down if you're not far away. And sometimes these even won't, see this one? It won't say E. That's because the E is on the other side. So you have to pick it up and you have to start over again and do it again. Who knows why? I don't know. I didn't make it. And don't let it, now it's alright. Yeah, it has a mind of its own. I'm serious. Definitely has a mind of its own. Well, let's see, I need to walk over here and not fall off. And I need to try to place it down, which it doesn't want to do, ever. For some reason, it doesn't want to do right where you are. It's just fussy. It's just fussy. I mean, really fussy. Jeez. See? How about that for fussy? Criminy. You see, I'm not real good at ladders either. Okay. So here we are. We have a couple of walls. And if we're here, we still open up the door. If I had my fabricator, I could make a scope. If I had a scope, it would be so cool. I don't think this works as far. Look at that. Not bad. I am a really good shot, by the way. I have no clue why. But I do well. Where in the world is it? That's the problem with this. Is I don't know where it's at. Good, 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 good. Come on in, come on in. That would be better. Is it inside? Let's see. I don't know if we can do this, but it might work. Oh, nice. Very nice. See how long it takes for that thing to load? And you wonder why I like the crank arrows better. Oh my god. Come on, put me in so far out. There you go. Much better. Now, climb down. As long as I don't get killed. And see if I can find it. I don't know where. Don't you dare give me that. That's not it, is it? What? I told you this thing was going to be really low. 12. I have been getting 112s, 107, 9, 8, you name it, and now look, it's at 12. That's just not the funniest thing. I swear, ARK, you are just so bad. But at least we know it works, and we can get a lot of them. So we're just going to go out and tame it while the storm is going. Since we find out what kind of storm we're having. What kind of storm are we having? A heat wave, aren't we? I thought so. I'm getting to recognize their bark. It takes a while, actually. I recognized what they did first before I even recognized their bark. Oh my god. I am so used to taming herbivores, guys. I don't even think meat. For crying out loud. I'm thinking, why are the taming meter going up? And I'm thinking, what's wrong? I am not. That is so funny. That's too funny, huh? That is so funny. Oh, Jesus, funny. And to me, that's really funny. Gosh, that's funny. Ah! I'm so... Oh, no. Go the other way and shut this one. So that in case something happens, yeah, we don't want everybody out and about. Oh, God, that is so funny. I'm like, what is wrong with it? Why isn't it taming? Oh, funny. That's the word. Give me those back. Jeez. Oh, brother. Gonna be tamed by the end of the storm. That's too funny. That's great. A really low level. Now we're on a hunt for a high level, but at least we have one. Remember what I tell you all the time, don't waste anything in ARK. Unless you're a veteran and you know that you're going to get a, you know, that you're riding around already on an Argent or something, you know. Not like me, riding around on a moth, which, by the way, I am so thankful for. But yeah, unless you know, that you can do a really higher level, you don't have to worry, you can go find one, by all means. But if you're new, hey, be thankful to have anything to get started. Yeah, it's too funny. I think it's funny. Okay, so we have cooked meat now. Now we have to start going out and killing things. So then we have meat. That's all right. I was calling hide, let's see, leather the other day because you know in one of the mods they have leather that you can make leather, and I watch all those, by the way. I really love them. I watch a lot of stuff. I just don't, you know, do this. I watch what other people do and how they do it. I watch my own stuff so that I can say, okay, I need to work on that. I need to work on being clearer. I need to work on not speaking so quickly. Yeah, a lot of things that I never even dreamed of before. I know. It's my own way. If I got rid of a lot more of my junk out of there, I'd probably be a lot quicker at this. What is out there? I'm wandering around now. Sand, flint, metal, cactus fat, marketberries, spoiled meat, charcoal, meat, egg. Drop it. We're not getting that anymore. Egg, thatch, stone. There's the items. Stone. Wow, I really got a lot of stone. And right here, inside my compound. It's only from around my compound, inside of it. That little dodic, they get so much more. I just had a Morellatops fall out around, and I loaded up the Morellatops and it got the stone. Because they get so much more than you do when you're just banging away with a hatchet, you know, for sand and stone. They're wonderful to have. So the first one I got was so low level. You know, everything I get is so low level. So when I say I got something, just automatically assume it was low level. But I got me a dodic, and I had me a Morellatops, and I had me a Parasaur, and I started. And I would just wander around, and I would, you know, I would have everybody follow me if I was going to go get metal, and I'd use a pick and just pick away at the rocks over there against the mountain. And when I found a metal vein, I was so happy. I was really tickled because it really saved so much time and effort. See, I could never go get rare flowers in the swamp on the center. I didn't even leave my island hardly. I was too petrified. So, yeah. I know exactly what that feels like, to be so scared you don't want to leave your compound. So, don't leave it until you're comfortable. And I'm being truthful. If you have things that you can do and go around and build and make things, just do it. You know, get really good at one thing. I mean, I'm not good at loading up my ammo and my right weapon or running backwards and hiding anything. I mean, I am not good at it at all. So, I don't even bother, you know. I'm learning, and I figure when I get better, I will learn how. But it's not my focus right now. My focus was to get animals and to make a place And that should be your focus too. You get low-level animals or just get any animal, doesn't matter. Just, you know, get in there and work on it. And pretty soon you'll have a place. I started with a 4x4. I like a 4x4 because like up there where we got the metal, those dinosaur gates are too wide. They're 4 high, but they're too wide. So if they're 4 high, you can make, you know, an upper level, you know, like a loft, and put your bed and, you know, a couple of storages with your, you know, your weapons and stuff. And then down below, you can fly your animals in. And I only had enough adobe for one door, so I didn't put a door on the other side. I only put one, and I flew all my moths in. You can bring everything in but the amarilla top and the parasters. They need big behemoth gates. So the reason I'm transferring the stone is there's nothing in that adobe cabinet right there that needs stone. In this one, it's all adobe. It's only adobe and wood and thatch and fiber. No, it's not even fiber. Fiber doesn't even enter into it. That's why I don't have fiber in here. I should have it over here. There it is, right there. And the reason I have the clay in here is now because they have the Adobe S+, which is just like, oh my gosh, it's so wonderful. And I wanted to make all that stuff so we could go. And put little things at little places, you know? Different things. Like a little 4x4 place with one gateway and a bed and a 2-square loft and a couple of ladders. Perfect. That way, if you're down there and there's a storm, you don't have to stay in a tent. You don't have to try to leave your tent and your sleeping bag, because as soon as you're off the server, it's gone. The server crashed when I had a tent and a sleeping bag out, and they were both gone when it came back up. And I was like so confused. I said, where's my tent? Where's my sleeping bag? And I didn't carry secondary ones. The only reason it saved my life going up through Crystal Canyon and to get the crystal was that I had a secondary set of tent and sleeping bag on one of my Ankylosauruses on Spike, because Happy Her had the other one, and she was killed. And it was dark, and I couldn't find her stuff. You know, they always leave, you know, a little stuff behind. I couldn't find it. What was that? I don't have any more sand though, right? I'm not doing that anymore, right? Sand, I could just finish this up, I guess. Why not? Sometimes it's these last few little things of clay that you need, that you never think you will. Okay, so let's try that. And put this in here. Move it over if we need it. We'll keep working on narcotics. I never thought spoiled meat would be my, you know, what I'd need the most. Because narco berries are like everywhere here. Let's see, it's 100 pounds. Whoa, that's a lot. But I make a lot. Because it's for everything. Undeniably, you gotta make a lot of stuff in this game. And the heat wave's over, and I'm sure we already have some silly little raptor waiting for us out there. So we're gonna put this in here. We'll take the raptor and the wolf out. and we'll go meat hunting. Why not? So we'll... What time is it? It's already after 9? Oh my gosh. How could that possibly be? What is that? Is that a Morella Tops getting in here, or? Hi. That's 68. I mean, you know, it'll be almost 100 when it tames out. I have 1 arrow. Are you kidding me? Oh, for crying out loud, I put them all away. Oh, how funny, huh? Oh yeah, that's too so. Oh god, that's too funny. I don't even know where they are. There they are. Oh gee, that's too great. I love it. Yeah. Oh well, back up you go. You know, the only reason I'm doing all these, I mean, usually I just leave them go. But the reason I'm trying to get so many is because I'm going to lose so many. Or I always think I'm going to lose so many. I haven't lost any many. I'm kind of hitting that end of that thing. You know? So, I mean, yeah. I'm always afraid I'm going to lose them. And I'm always afraid that I better get extra. Because if I die and I have to come back here, that means I have to take a secondary group out with me, or I'll never survive. Because once you leave the southeast one here easy, it's not easy anymore. A lot of bad things, a lot of enemies. I love the way they fall. I mean, it's like they bounce up and then they fall. But and if I jump off this building too many times, it actually injures me so much that, and I can never find the way down, so I had to memorize that it was it in the second one? No, where was it? I think that's why. Okay, so it's the one right after that. It used to be over there. That's why I was saying second one. So it's this one. And it's made out of wood, so I can see it. I had to change them to wood because when you put them in Adobe, you cannot see them. And I won't have enough food. And I'll be injured, so I might as well just come in here and take care of it right now. There you go. Just take care of everything. Take care of yourself. And now we can use those measure berries. And then we can go out and get a saddle for both of them made. Gosh, that's incredible. You know, I wasn't very good at taming. But my grandson and granddaughter, they tame everything. And they would tell me stories about, you know, when they first landed on the island, very first, you know, they got out, you know, and they made a little grass shack like you're supposed to. And then, you know, they did their thing, and then they were out, you know, and they decided that they would kite a trike and get the trike. And the trike just ran right after them when they ran into the little grass shack and just, you know, proceeded to tear down the grass shack and kill them both. So, I mean, I learned a lot. And they love to tame. My granddaughter said, "Oh, it's so easy to tame a Bronto, Grandma." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I'm out there trying to tame a Bronto, not knowing that when it sweeps its tail, it can go about 1,000 miles after, you know, its hit point to hit you. And I'm like, guys, you know, I died and I was way far away. And that's when I learned about, you know, their swiping distance. It's why when I was trying to tame a really high level Dodic that was stuck, by the way, I was up on top of a rock and it threw me off the rock with that tail. So the stronger they are, the more damage that they can do to you. And the wider their hit point is to hit you, which I just find amazing. Oh, I never even made a saddle for a raptor yet. And I don't even know if it's, huh. So it doesn't say I have to make it and the smithy, so it's gonna, both of those will be on me. So we know we're gonna need hide and wood and I think it's fiber. Fiber. It usually doesn't have you, when it's not on the smithy, it usually doesn't have you do anything that you can't get. I mean, that you would need a forge for yet. It's usually just hide, wood, and fiber. And if it does need metal, it just needs this kind of metal that isn't into ingots yet. So you don't have to worry. You can go and find a regular stone, not a sand and stone and flint one, but a regular one, like up towards the mountain, like over here. And yes, they're close enough to the southeast one that you can go and get it without killing yourself or something killing you. Let's go get our raptor. As far as I know, it's probably going to carry a lot less weight than I am, but who cares? We have a raptor. Ooh, 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 look, our little raptor's over there waiting for us. Look, it's a little 17. I don't have any prime meat. I never even can make it back here with prime meat. Okay, so you need, where's that? And you need, I think I'm going to have to do your weight first here. You need to at least be 200 pounds, because I usually like, okay, and then, you need to follow me. You need to be on, oh, you're on passive? Well, that's kind of neat. And you're a little girl. Aww. Okay. So, just follow me. And, let's see here. What are you on? Medium? No, gotta be on low. There you go. Makes so much easier on low. And we'll just go this way. Put you next to the wolf, I think. And I wanted to see if there was anything in Maggie. I have to take these guys out of here and go the other way. And the only reason right there that she's on the feeder is because I have a trough right inside the building for the butterflies. Okay, so here's our first low-level raptor and our first low-level wolf. Now we're going to start making metal ingots right now so we can make more shotgun shells. Hi! Come on, over here. You can be on lowest. You can't be on lowest yet? Listen. I loved my raptors on the center. Oh my goodness, I just love the way that they went fast and, you know, I could... What did you do? Get caught? Go this way? Yeah, you got stuck. Yeah, animals aren't too swift sometimes. Can you, I don't know, let's see if you can out of all these tails. Can you turn around? Okay, there you go. Alright, so let's follow me around here. There you go. Now unfollow. There you go. Now, yeah, I loved them. I really did. I just was delighted that I had, you know, a raptor running around. And, one time we went out and I had a whole group of them. And I had my Rex. And so, you know, I was taming something else. I wasn't paying any attention. And I hear, you know, the music that they're killing something. And I look over and it's a Carno and I don't think anything of it because of the Rex. until it says up across the top that both my raptors were dead, and they were the highest level. I mean, they were like over, I think 182, 200 something. They were both dead, and I looked over and I saw that it was a Carno that was an alpha Carno. And by the time I got over there, my Rex killed it, but hardly had any life, and that was a high level Rex. So after that, I put up walls all around my compound down below, because when I land, you land on the sand usually, and then you go up and you build way up in the mountains where all the metal and the crystal are and everything. Okay, so there we are. This is another wild one. It's probably really low level. That's 8. Just gonna let it leave. And if it doesn't leave, we can just kill it later. Okay, I need to go shut all the doors, in case I do that again. So anyway, so then I just started, taming packs of things like my dillos. I had a pack of dillos that were really high, and I separated them out. The really low level male was in with all the females, and then I would take all the the high level males and females, and I run around it, with a pack. And then my grandson taught me how to tame a Bronto, and it was so high that I couldn't believe it. He must have pumped 200 narco arrows in it. And then I did the next one, and I had babies. And I got 2 really high level, 1 female, 1 male. So I had one placed down by the ocean underneath the cliff, and then one above. And the admin put in those little circle rings so you could teleport from one, the top to the bottom. So nifty. And there was a Stargate on the sand one, and I had just made a Stargate to put up at my place on top of the cliff, so I could go over to another island that I was going to build my new place on. Because, I mean, if you're the only ones on the server and it's PvE, you can just build anything you want, anywhere you want. It's just so much fun. And then Scorched Earth came out, and he came and got me and woke me up and showed me the trailer. I got so excited. And he bought it for me. My grandson college on a scholarship bought me Scorched Earth. Oh my God, I was so happy. I was so excited I couldn't stand it. It was too much fun. And then he said, your character's ready. So he made me a little character, and he makes characters really nice. Me, I'm just learning how. But I show you at the very beginning of when I start on this server how to do it. It's called Season 2. Season 1 is when I would always forget to turn on the audio, turn on the visual, stream for 4 hours and forget to turn on the stream. It was just pathetic, you guys. It was just tragic. But, so if you ever watch any of the Season 1, you'll know that it was me just learning. And it's still tough for me. Every time I get on, I make sure I'm streaming. So I'm always going, yeah, I'm here. And I check. It's just so funny. Okay, so I was going to move you over. We were going to unload you so I could start the metal, but I got talking. And I started taming. So anyway, he got me into taming, and I was taming everything. The only thing we never really got to tame was a little monkey, because every time we were taming it, it would get all bloody, and I don't know if there were little compies around that were getting to it when I wasn't watching or something. I don't know, but it was finally I just let it go. I couldn't stand it being so so bloody and dying, and so yeah, that was that. And I'll leave those on you just in case we find something else to tame. And you have great health. You have just fine weight for me. And I have that other saddle. I have a platform saddle too. So one will have a platform and the other one, well, when I was up in Crystal Canyon, I left Perry down at the end, bottom, the first time we went up. And I just took the animals, you know, the Morella tops and the anklas, the Morella tops, and my two highest parasaurs. And I had the platform on Perry, and so I landed my butterfly on top of the platform, and I put the butterfly on passive. And then I had made that tiny little house up there, and I backed him up right against the house, so that if I did die, I could just jump on the butterfly and go up and lead my animals back out. I don't care, if I got my stuff or not. I wanted to get my animals out of there. I have a real thing about the animals. I always try to take good care of them before me. And other people, they're like, hey, you got to get your stuff. So that's why I was putting that one butterfly in weight. Because if I have to get my stuff, then I have to make sure that I can carry it back. And I'd even thought about making a storage and putting it wherever I died if I had a ton of stuff that I knew that I'd already had on me. Like if you have a lot and all your animals are already full and you need to go up there and get everything off your person, then you need to bring a little tiny one of those little storages and put your stuff in the storage, because you can always fight your way back. And bring, better animals, or find out what, the fluke was, what had happened, or whatever it was that got goofed up. Because, even the most experienced players can tell you that, not everything goes right every single time. A lot goes wrong. Here's a standing torch. I put torches. I don't know why it's there. Put torches on Perry. Because if it's night and I don't have it gammed, I put it by my, where I'm going to go back to. So I can see it in a distance. Because you can see light a long ways away. Huh. Adobe. Oh yeah, I was making gates for our trip. So, because I had wanted to make one at the Green Obelisk and one little place at the, down there at Silica Pearl Lake, where we get all our silica pearls. Okay, it's blinking. What am I gonna put it up in? Jeez, I keep putting it up in health, and I really need the weight, but I'm telling you. The first thing I did was fortitude. Then I gave myself some stamina, and now I'm pumping health. See, weight, when I come to when I want to do this, weight seems like secondary here on Scorched Earth. Actually, I'm going to go a little bit more on this movement speed. You got to be able to run away from an elemental before it gets you. And remember to zigzag when you're running, because he has a very slow, he is very slow at picking up a stone and then throwing it at you. And he only throws it in a straight line. So if you, are zigzagging one way or the other, he usually can't hit you. And then if you're far enough away, he finally closes back down to being, just a regular lump of rock again. And always in the wrong place. Always at the wrong time. Everything always at the wrong with those stupid things. I'm not real big on elementals, as you can tell, because I got all the oil wells going up there at Green Obelisk, and every one of them had an elemental either laying on the side of it or right next to it. And I never even knew that they were there until I got there, and it scared me so bad. Every single time I was just like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Yeah, it was, now there, that was really amazing. And so now today I went over and, you know, I went to that other, my taming pen up there, and I wanted to see if the elemental was still there, because at the green obelisk, they were only at the oil wells for a short time, and then they must have despawned. And I was interested to know if this one was going to despawn or not. You know, I have that motto, assume nothing, check everything. I have drummed it into my kids forever. And after the 4 hours of streaming the other night, I was like, I am not even paying attention to what I teach. I better start paying attention. So, yeah. So now when I'm curious about something, I go check it out. So, and I was very curious to know if my jerboa was still alive. I was really glad to find Sandy, but I was really sad to lose my jerboa. And I was very upset to know that I had to make a tribe name. Who knew? I didn't know. I mean, here I am, you know, like a week into the game, and I didn't know I had to make my own tribe. Shock. Really a shock. I have to make a tribe. That way, if you make a tribe name, then you can have a log of everything that happens in your tribe. You know, to yourself or other people that are in your tribe. And that's on L. And I kept getting tribe name, you know. Right, you know, it would say tribe name, and I'd go, I don't have a tribe. Oh God, it was too funny. So I had to think of one. How am I going to think of a name? So finally I just called it Dino Realm. That's my tribe. Funny. Just funny. So the log goes down in order of date from the first to the last. And because I didn't have a log on before I lost everything, I don't know where they are or if they're dead or alive. Because if they die, it tells you. So I was pretty upset to know that, you know, I didn't know. And so finally, you know, the admin said, you need to make a tribe name. So I am learning, just like you guys, how to play. And it's kind of not always fun. But this thing is going to try to get to me. Yeah. Some of them wake up passive. Some of them wake up attack your target. Some of them are on follow you. Some of you aren't. So just check to see what it is first before you take them anywhere. And if it's a Jeroboa, just right away put it on passive. Oopsie daisy, that's the wrong one. Oh, it's not, because I already put that in there, huh? Oh, man. I hate trying to figure out how much is a half of something. So here's a 405. Let's see here. So I'm going to put half of this back. I know, it just takes me a while. Okay, now I'm going to give 500 to you. And I'm going to give 500 to you. Okay, and then I'm going to, and that'll do about 1,000 metal a piece. It takes about a half of the amount of wood. So if the wood's 500, it can almost take over 1,000 metal to make into ingots. It's really pretty nice. So here is going to be about a, there you go, and give or take. Then I'll come back in a little bit and check them. And then if it's just a few metal left, I combine them and put them together in one forge. There you go. So I'm going to light this one. And I'm going to light this one. And pretty soon we'll have enough for some more shotgun shells. And I'm going to leave this in here for right now. No, I'm not. What? I already have some metal. I do, right? I have metal somewhere. I always need a little bit of metal for stuff. Like the troughs and everything. I want you to have some. And I never used to keep it because I was always like trying to get metal for my crossbows and everything. But I think I have it now. I think I'm keeping a little behind. Maybe I am. I'm checking because if I didn't, one, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's enough. I don't believe that that's good. Okay. So back. Oh, look what it did. It left me some. Oh. There. I don't know if that's enough. Some things take a lot of metal. We'll just do 50. I don't know why I keep going around. I mean, it's right here. I did this on purpose. You always need a little bit of wood to fix your crossbows and everything. Wrong place, guys. Oh, it's the right place. 93. Okay, so we'll have about 180. About 180. Oops. Gunpowder. Takes 12 per. So it's going to be a little over 10. That's it. It's not going to be very many, huh? Except I'm not making simple bullets anymore. Now I'm making trank darts with a simple rifle bullet. I really didn't think that my trank dart could go that far. Like a regular bullet. Talk about shock. That was a big shock, actually. It's funny. That was pretty good. Okay, so this simple rifle is now going to become. I just took the narcotic out. I love it. Okay, let's get rid of this thing. You know, I have before. There we go. So now, do I still have my Morello box out? Yeah, I do. There we go. There we are. Now, we can see what you tamed out at. Hot diggity. So, a level 101. Isn't that nice? They get a lot of levels. I'm always impressed. I'm really happy that they get such great levels. And now when I leave these guys, I have to make sure that these doors are shut. Then I'm going to have to tear down all those right there and put in another gate. But I'll do that off camera because I do so many things and I need to get done when I'm off camera sometimes for like 10 hours. And and I'm still doing them when I'm trying to, you know, do something with you. Like, I didn't realize I was going to need metal. I'm using so much metal for everything. Okay, so what are you going to be? You're only a level 58. So you're going to be weight. Because you're not going to be 100 for a long time. Just like Wilson. These are my weight guys. Maggie and Wilson. And one other one. Can't remember if it was first or first class. First was my first one I ever came. Let's go see what we got out here. Give you guys a little XP. Run over here. Run out of stamina. Oh. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something. I know I showed everybody last night, but I don't know if you were watching last night. See these tiny little things that look like a tree? You gather them and harvest them, and they give you wood. See, 9 wood, 13 wood. And so if you need wood for something right at the beginning, when you first land anywhere, on Scorched Earth only, guys. I've never seen these on anything else. You get wood. Isn't it amazing? And look at the pretty flowers that grow in them. I think it's nice that they do that. So, and remember that if you've got to tame your parasaur or whatever, the first one, keep getting this because you're going to need the fiber desperately. Before you need narcoberries or anything, you need food and fiber. And your parasaur, when you go up to something and you hit, now I know that a morellatops gets fiber, I'm not saying it. Because if you go up to one of these guys here, and you go like this, you get wood, 36 wood. You know, you will get one with the morellatops, but not with your parasaur. The only thing a parasaur will give you is out of here, will give you cactus sap and thatch, but nothing on the ground. I learned all these things from on this server, from playing this game. So, but you will get, on it, you will get cactus sap to keep you alive, and you will get thatch, and if you've already got the wood, you know, you can make your little thatch place with your 3 walls, 1 door frame, 1 door, a foundation, and a ceiling. And that way you can take the cactus sap in with you when the first storm hits. And I didn't find the first storms here when I first arrived to be that bad in this area. Now I did find this other well because it seems like a nice area to spawn in, by the way. Let me get this oil here. I spawned over here. I mean, like, right over here. And I didn't know where I was or anything. And so I came first right away towards the rocks. They're the only thing that you can hide behind that won't aggro something, and I did not know what was up here. So I came around, and I kept sneaking around. I snuck around a lot. I snuck around. I'm a little bit too far. Got a little over exuberant there. I found this set, and I took my little axe, and I got rid of this little tiny rock that's now respawned in there. Big time. I got rid of that huge thing, and I built this tiny little thing. And the first thing you want to do is to kill a Listersaurus, because they're easy to kill with your little spear. And because your Jeroboas are going to run away. And I tried to hit a Jeroboa to knock it down, to make it go to sleep, and it just didn't. Oh, I'm too heavy, huh? All that stuff I got. Okay. Here we go. So, yeah, I made myself a little campfire. I put the wood in it that I had left over from a little outfit thing here. And I cooked my meat. And I got my berries. And at that time, cactus sap did not give you hydration. That's a later patch. So when people say no, cactus sap doesn't give you anything, it came at a later time. It always said it did, but it never came. It never did until just lately. And then I snuck over here, only to come around this rock and find my first parasaur stuck in this rock. And I tamed it right away, got a saddle on it right away, went around and killed Listersaurus right away, got everything I needed, and I was up like this. And you can see, you know, if something's coming after you. And not much goes out that way. I never saw a raptor out there where my first hut is. And in fact, I walked right by that well and never even knew it was there. I went directly down to this one. Who knew why? I don't know. It's the only one I could find. I just kept walking around, actually. And there's enough water bugs to keep you alive until you find water. So I was coming down this way, kind of heading down thinking that the river was down there in front of me right here, but it's not. In fact, it is the other way, totally, towards the green obelisk. And I found that water vein, and I proceeded to kill water jug bugs with a bow and arrow. And you've never seen anything so funny as me trying to follow them and shoot them with a bow and arrow. One while they're on the ground, yes, but as soon as they take off, oh my gosh, it took me forever to get enough to get the chitin. It was so bad because it takes a lot of stone and chitin just to make cementing paste, and you need cementing paste to make a well. So yeah, it was an effort worth it, but it took me a long time to make this well. And I had already made my little tiny area here, knowing that I would, you know, eventually keep building it. In fact, the first thing you do, I know that you know this, guys, but just in case you don't. The first thing you do is make a bed, and you make an adobe top, bottom, you know, foundation, ceiling, and 3 walls and a doorway and a door. And of course, that used to be here, but I took it out when I started doing Jeroboam's, and I added a second story because I'd be in here. Hi, darling. Oh, all the time. Oh, God. Can't get rid of this Jeroboam because the cabinet wants to open. I'd have a Jeroboam on me, and I'd be in here, and I would look up, and I would throw it, and it wouldn't be in here. What's that? Oh. Well, here it is. But it would always end up on the roof of my one-room square. So finally I put in a hatch and a little ladder so I could get up and get it. And then just resigned. I made the tiny little second story, and that's why there are windows all the way around so I could peek and see what was out there. Take my word for it, there's another window over here on the left of, you know, that little loft. And I also enclosed the whole entire thing. You need the protection when the heat comes, because the longer you are here, the hotter it gets. And it was 178, and I died right in there because I didn't know I could eat to make myself better and drink to make myself better. And it kept saying, you know, make yourself better, and I couldn't do it. I didn't know what to do. So I died. And I respawned right there. And it was really nice because my Jeroboams were there, everything was safe, and I had my 2 parasaurs out here. And finally I made a whip. I built a whip. I'm sure that you guys have all gotten that already. Except when I got my whip, I had been watching everybody on YouTube use their whip. And so I went out, and I didn't have any of this, by the way. There was nothing except a well vein, water vein. And I came out here, and I get out my whip. Ta-da! And I want to get silk, because that way you can make yourself your desert clothes. So I'm out here, you know, whipping away, and I have my 2 parasaurs, and I'm on the ground, because this gives you a ton of silk. And one of those guys, a very low-level anklo, comes over, and I didn't even think about it. I'm whipping away. I think it's far enough away, and I hit it. And my 2 parasaurs trying to defend me both die, and I die. Everything was dead. And I went back, and I was in my little one room again with nothing but my jerboa. And I started over again. And so this time, I found that parasaur, the high level one, I found over here, I believe. Now, I have never tamed anything that wasn't stuck, so don't get too excited about having to run around and do something. I just never have. No, there's nothing in there. They despawn after a while. And then also, if you don't, now I watch now, you know, that pay attention thing. I come over here, you can get cactus sap. And if you're in a real big hurry, you can pick up stones. It picks up stone and sand. So if you've got like a million stones, I know exactly where to show you at. Right up here, you've got your little, you know, oh, it's still there. That's how I got them all, with a slingshot and rocks. But I had my whip, and up here somewhere, there's a bunch of stones just laying out in the walkway. Those guys give you enough time to get back to some place or to get in your tent. So we have millions of stones out here. Oh, there's not any millions of stones today. Well, that's sad. So I was going to show you. If you, oh here, see the stones? If you whip it, see how it takes the stones? So you'd have food, your silk for everything. Now you have to make your smithy. And you can make it inside on your own inventory. You don't have to have anything special. And I was going to make a smithy in my little grass shack. I was going to make an adobe shack there and then just make a smithy. And then I found the water vein. You can drink from a water vein. Nothing else can. You cannot even put a water skin in the water vein and fill it up. So you're pretty much stuck to water bugs and water veins right when you start. And so I had right here, I started right over here, by the way. I had no preserving bins. I just made a smithy, tiny smithy right there. And on the floor, I put down my mortar and pestle, and I put one storage, and that was it. That little storage right there. And I just, right there was my little, you know, my little dude, and a door, and a door. That wasn't even there yet. This wasn't up here. You have to make adobe, and adobe's expensive when you first start out. It's crazy expensive. You're going around, you know. You have to get the cactus sap, which is great if you have a whip. But after that, I pretty much didn't need my whip because I was so afraid I'd lose everything. So, you know, but here's my silk. And I try to tell you that if you're waiting around and you have to be by your tame, always gather fiber and silk. They're the only things that nothing can gather for you. The animals can gather all the berries, the rare mushrooms, the rare flowers. These tiny little plant species alive. If you put one in your jerboa, it tames it right away. Don't ask me why, I don't know. You have to feed it after that. But it tames it like so quickly you can't believe it. That was a great thing that they did. You know? I mean, how great is that? So, I don't eat the narco seeds or the Cinderella seeds. If you're attacked by a spider and your reflexes are better than mine, but mine are not better. Mine aren't good at all. You can actually something in it. That's nice. You can actually I don't know why I do this. Huh. I'll take that. I'll take that. So I can get some charcoal burn. I guess I can up my gamma a little bit. Oh my gosh. I'm just not used to it. I run around, you know, trying to light fires, and all I had to do is put up my gamma. Oh my gosh. Is 2 the right one? Or is it higher? Oh, I wrote it down. Wait. Up is lighter. Okay, got it. It says Grandma. Up is lighter, down is darker. Okay. 3. Ta-da! Funny. So funny. That is great. You know, nobody calls me Grandma except my grandmother. And it's so funny to be Grandma Rashamane on here. But, you know, I never see myself as a grandmother. And I am. I don't even see myself as 70. Because I just don't feel like it. I am older, I tell everybody, but I'm not old. Yeah. So everybody out there that is, you know, think of themselves as old, don't. Just think of yourself as older. Oh, I want to make as much clay as I can here. It's important. We make clay. And we need a tiny bit of cactus sap in there. And we will go ahead and see if there's any sand in here that I got. Okay, so everything's out of here, right? And then pretty soon you have so many plant species fly that you start dropping them. At first I kept them because I didn't know what they were for. And honestly, I still don't know what they're for. If you really want to know the truth about it, I have no clue. And then we're going to keep moving everything over like we were. Because we need everything out of here except for the adobe structures. And that we can put over in the other cabinet where it belongs. I don't know why. I just have cabinets everywhere. You know, other people, they build a really cool place and they start putting all the cabinets together and they have everything all organized. You're not going to find that here. Trust me. And always keep out oil. I couldn't believe that I was starting to need oil to make things. So I've been having extra. We're going to have to go someday and get something extra. Okay, so here we are. And we went and got that silk. And when I was up at the taming area, I made a decision that I needed another set of desert gear in case I was killed. And I either needed to get someplace and couldn't, or you know how it goes when you're... Sometimes, you know, you just don't have time to do anything. And I have a cabinet right by my bed, and all I'd have to do is open it up and say, take all the inventory. But if there's nothing in it, you can't take the inventory. I'm sorry. Not gonna happen. No, that's not it. Where's my hide? Oh, iron out loud, way down there. And I don't know if there's already crystal in there or not. I know it takes 10, I think. I could take the little one from my Jeroboa and just put a hat back on. Because crystals is so... Here's some more crystals. I take pelt. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, everybody. I gotta take something. You guys know the drill. soon as I start getting like that, I gotta take my meds. And no, nothing is wrong with me. Just so you know, nothing is wrong with me. It's just sometimes when you get a little older, you need a few things. Just a few. Not many. Just a few. Okay. All better. Huh. My desert cloth armor, look at how much it... Do you think that's because I was trying to tame that raptor? Or it just gets that way? I have no clue. That's interesting. It was like that the last time. Maybe it just gets that way. When you're in, storms. Maybe it gets that way when you're in one of those electrical storms and you don't come in, you know? Maybe it takes down the health of your outfit. And keep your outfit healthy. Because if you get attacked, you need it. That's why I have a flak armor up there by Crystal Canyon. It's really important. Okay, so let's go to armor and the desert one. And make gloves, and make this, and make this, and make this. And how many does that take? 10 crystal. We have to go up there anyway. Okay, so now we have a full set of cloth armor. 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. I've been taping for 3 hours. I'm going to need a break here and come back. And I don't ever like to leave the stream on because I mean, who's going to want to watch me standing around while I go grab a bite to eat or something? I don't think that that's very nice anyway. Oh my gosh. Oh, and that's another thing about a whip. A whip. You need to repair it right away. That's why I just leave it in the cabinet. I gave up. I mean, it doesn't take much to repair it, but unless I've seen people building and then there's stuff in the way and they just take that whip and get all the junk out of the way, then it's really useful. But just to go out and get something, no. Is it still daylight out here? Or is it nighttime now? Okay, so now we gotta do that darn gamma. Gamma. Oh no. No. Oh my gosh. I know I didn't cuss. I really didn't. I just was trying to say gamma. It came out wrong. And remember, you're gonna have to forgive me right away. For about 10 more minutes. Okay. Oh, we have to name this guy. Wow. How about Rashamane? I'm calling him Rainier, after the mountain. And I need to see if that's the way to spell it. Mount Rainier. That's going to be good enough for right now. I mean, it looks like a mountain. And we've gone up to Mount Rainier. Whoa. Pretty nice. It's nice to be able to see them, that they're both different colors. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so in here I'm going to try the, I don't know what it looks like, but we can try it. Parchment. Navy. Boy, all my colors. I've been going around a lot and doing stuff. So on this one, instead of cyan for the buckles, I want to do the buckles in. Oops. Huh. Well, it doesn't look much like anything, but okay. No. No. Yes. They said they want me to die. You know what's going to look better in? I guess I can leave it blue. Why not? Okay. Huh, I wonder what I should do these in. I like this one. They don't look good in purple, but maybe in this one I could. Except I'm going to use some extra colors. We'll try it, see what it looks like. I don't know. It only uses, oh darn. It will only use 3 colors at a time. So 6. 5. Gee, I don't know. That's gonna look funny, huh? Purple shoes. Anything change? Huh, I don't know. No clue. Tell the difference? No, not really, but oh well. trying to die. Is it? Oh, they're trying to die back. Huh. That's pretty amazing. Huh. I don't know. Oh well. At least we'll be able to tell them apart. Important. Important to me. Not important to you. Okay, so I am going to say... Aw, there's Rainier. Ta-da! Nice, huh? How cool is that? Wow, see me? See me up there? Cool, huh? Well, I want to say goodnight to those where it's night, and good morning to those where it's morning, and good evening to those where it's evening, all around the world. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in about a half an hour if you want to keep watching. But I gotta go get something to eat. So I will see you in a little while. And I don't want to stream a whole long time, but I just know I will come back. So I'm just going to stream. And thank you for watching with me. And maybe we can find another raptor a little bit higher and another wolf a little bit higher. Okay, but we do have to go get meat. Anyway, so I'm signing off with my new animal. Oh my golly. Isn't he great? You guys just need to get a Parasaur. Paraceratherium, by the way. Real name. I love them. And they are on the other ARKs. So, wow. They are so neat. These guys did a great job, didn't they? Designing all these animals. Just beautiful. And you stand up, by the way, when you ride them. That's too fun. Anyway, signing off. from Southwest USA.